Hello guys, and welcome to Chellington Farm episode 8. I did a bit of purchasing, sorted some bits out, and yada yada yada. We had 700 and I think about 40,000 total from what was sold of the soybean and from the silage that was in the silage pit as well. I sold the old Amazon Condor seeder, and I actually purchased the Heisenblank, this one, to go on the back of the John Deere 8400R. I am just quickly filling in little patches. I need to actually plough the field so I can reset the field data. I'm actually currently I'm going to be planting 3 new crops, which are crops that are specialised to this map, into the fields. I'm planting linseed on field 1. I'm going to plant spelt on field 2 and millet on field 3, or whatever one comes up next. If millet comes up, then I'll plant millet on field 2 and spelt on field 3. But yeah, I went up and mowed field 9, 36, and the cattle shed grassland, so that's all ready to be collected up with a forage wagon. I'm just quickly doing these little bits that the worker missed, and then I'm going to put this to work on field 2 with the other crop. I don't know, I believe I can get straw from linseed, spelt and millet. If so, that'll give us a chance to make some more bales. I will. Alright, so let's push Y. What's next? Rye, critical, spelt. There we go. I'll put spelt on field number 2 and millet on field number 3 then. Just trying to get it lined up perfectly. There we go. And then, I'll let the worker do that. Yeah, I'm just obviously, I just want to get onto the 6250R, this one. And we are going to grab the forage wagon. We're going to start with fields 36 and the cattle shed because they're closer. And yeah, I know like the hedges on this game you could drive through, so I'm going to break immersion for a little bit just while I basically drive through the hedges to collect up the stuff that I've done. I'm going to need to get some fuel, and also I might have to repair the forage wagon. I don't know. I can't remember if I did repair it or not. We'll soon find out. Do-do. Perfect. Filled. Possibly 230 pounds for 230 litres. Big tank. Alright. So, also as well, I need to grab my weight, which is... Uh-oh. Come on, you can get around there. Come on. Oh, come on. It's a tight squeeze, but you can get around it. There we go. Just quickly unhitch. go over here and get my weight, so therefore the front of the tractor is not being lifted up as I'm going up the hills. Oh god, for some reason I can't drive today. Funny. Yeah, so this is the Schweetmaker Rapide 8400. This has got the extension on it, so this capacity is 60. I think it's like 56,500, something like that. So yeah, so this has got a extended. It's got an extension on it, so it can. So we can increase collection a lot quicker. Let's get these gates open. Let's turn this around. Whoop, there we go. So we'll come up here, get this bit. Hey, there we go. Currently on 240 litres. That's not bad. But we're going to fill this up pretty quick, my guess. There we go. Lovely. I do plan, obviously, to just buy a forage harvester, and then I can just do this straight away, and then chuck it straight into chaff to make silage. But that's only for when I want to make chaff. I am going to keep those the mowers. I'm going to be keeping the mowers in place so I can make grass bales and also eventually hay bales as well. Let's get this into first person view so I can then get a good line. But I know that it's not perfectly cut because I had to make awkward shapes, and I know obviously the field where the field's not level and it's got weird and wonderful shapes, the mowers don't sit properly. So there we go. Come on, you 300 horsepower John Deere muscle, you can pull this up there. There we go. Good girl. Good girl. That's the thing. People out there, do you call tractors girls, or do you see them as guys? I don't know. I'm pretty sure most male farmers will agree with me. They are girls. And we're at 15,000 litres. I'll put it on cruise control. I saw the helper's completed task. I will sort that out in a second. Oh, I missed a bit. Obviously, I wouldn't normally do this, but I drove through the hedge for the top 3 lines just so that it's done, and I've got an edge that I can work with. And yeah, it's a lovely bit of machine. Oh. And we're over 60% full. 35,000 litres, 36,000 litres. And I can't just dump this straight into the silage pit because it won't allow me. I actually have to dry it out because I'm using the real mower. So I have to go over it with a tedder, and it actually has different tedding states. So it has dry or semi-dry, dry, and then hay. I'm pretty sure I'm going to fill this up before even finishing this pass. Almost. Yeah, I think I'm going to fill it up before finishing this pass. I sure hope not. Please let me get to the end. Nope, filled it up. Killed it. So now, here comes the fun bit. I don't know. What I do is, I just tip it out on the... I know I've left this triangle bit in the middle. Don't worry about it. I will be coming back to that in a bit. You know the concrete concrete bit up here, the hard standing is also what it's called. Concrete yard. I just tip it out into that and then just drive over it with the little tractor antenna. And then I just scoop it up with the Klaus Scorpion 1033 telehandler that's sitting there with the bucket. Just scoop it right up and then let it do its job. I always do it so I'm facing that way, so I could just drive straight out that way. And I knew that was going to happen. Well, I didn't know that was going to happen, but I knew something like that was going to happen. Right, so I'll drive over here quickly, and then I just back it up straight, or straight as I can get it. Not all the way, say about to here roughly. Right, and then I jump into the Klaus. Also, I paid off 200,000 towards the loan. That's why we're down to 380, just under 380,000, because I spent about 300,000 on the new sower after obviously selling the old sower. I spent about 300,000 on the new one. I know this can seem like a bit of a way to trigger it, but this is how I normally do it. I normally just go around it once in a circle. Like that, and then we just carry on. I know it looks a little bit weird, but I like doing the fields a certain way. I like my fields. Well, I kind of like my fields being done a little bit weird. Now that's going to make a little mess. So it's left control and I and start tipping. Wait until it basically gets to its point and just drive forward a little bit, and then just keep doing this until either I run out of room or it empties. There we go. So that's 56,500 litres of wet windrow grass. Well, it's not windrowed, but yeah, it was what it would have been. Now I come over, I get the 6115R, yes, 6115M, correction, and I go grab the Pottinger Tedder, which is, I believe, under the shed over here. If I remember correctly, is it? Yes, I do. Also as well, yeah, for a new upgrade, I also bought the Brent, the Elmer's Hallmaster 2000 auger wagon, just so that when I am doing silage work, and I've got the trailer and the trailer and truck's being used for the silage, I then still collect grain, because obviously I can use the auger wagon. Right, fold all this out, fold it down, lower it down, turn it on, and then we just edge ever so slightly forward. And you see how it's changing colour? You see, okay, the darker stuff is the semi-dry. The stuff in the middle, which is like the kind of like normal green, that is the dry grass, and then obviously the light stuff is hay. And it will split up into sections like that. And if I want it to, I just basically drive over it a couple of times and it will dry it all out completely. Oh, and then just do it again, and see that now it's changed colour again to the now it's changed colour again to the dry, which now if I pick that up I can stick that in the feeders, straight into the feeds to make it as feed. And then I have to make it into hay before I can actually stick it in there for chaff, for some reason. I tried it with all stages of the grass, it wouldn't do it, but there we go. Fold it up, get it out of the way. And then I basically just come in with the clouse, scoop it all up and dump it in. And this will give me 56,000 litres of chaff. Perfect. There we go. Lower the bucket down to where I want it. And then just drive. Pop on. And there you go, now I'm full. Obviously I could have gone down just a tad scooch lower, which I should have done really. However, it would have been better just to scoop off the excess off the top and then sort it and then put it back in there how it should be. Right, so I like to lift it up, turn the camera slightly, and then know my angle roughly, and then tip it down. And just do it like that. Well, this is going to take a little bit of time to clear it, to remove all this hay. So I will pause recording and I'll see you guys in a second. I'll be right back. And hi guys, welcome back. I did I've done a little bit of work. I actually looked. I need a planter to plant millet. So instead, on field 3, I'm going to be planting wheat. If I can get the seeder unstuck, and I think I've just made it a lot worse. Come on, come on, pull yourself around, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Right, so I've got a counter turn, and then counter turn the counter turn, and then that should be enough to lift it up. There we go. Aha! Perfect. So I'm going to plant wheat. On here. Perfect. So we'll leave that to get running. I know I said earlier I've been scooping up with the bucket, which is 7,900 litres. I want to just check something. If I can pick it up with this, then that's gonna. Oh, it takes a lot. It's gonna take a lot of time anyway, because I'll have to keep reversing it and then doing it. It's just, I think it's just gonna be quicker just to do it with this. That's a lot. I just realised. The thing is, if I made this into hay bales, Jesus Christ, the amount of bales I'd get would be astrometrical. I think I'd probably get about what, 10 bales out of this. Whereas like, with 4,000 bales thing, I'd get 4,000 litres per bale. 40,000 litres is 10 bales, so I'd get about 13, 14 bales, maybe 15. I'd get 15 bales. I plan to fill this side, this pit all the way up. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just also just trying to focus a little bit. And I'm going to pause recording again, guys, and I'll see you guys in a second. I'm going to just get all this finished before I cut the recording back on. And we are here. Alright guys, when I got another load, I actually I got all that load in here. 56,555 litres. Somehow it's that, but not 56,500. Don't know where the extra literage came from, but okay. The extra 55 litres, but alright. So now let's get back into the tractor and let's get this lot tethered and ready to go. And the final bit right here. Perfect. Cool, so let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep loading it up like this. Doing it this way, actually, it kind of helps because I believe as well the seeder needs sorting. Okay, so we'll sort this out quickly. Yeah, I needed a so I'll just put in some wheat down for free instead. After this harvest, though, I do plan to subsoil all the fields just so that it hopefully resets the map map data. Which actually I need to check the data as well. Everything still seems normal. Nitrogen levels, outdated data. Everything still seems quite normal. Okay, fair enough. I just thought it'd cause a little bit more of an issue. Guess I was wrong. Okay, so well, let's carry on getting some of this hay, getting this hay turned into chaff. Having this big bucket definitely helps, because it helps clear it a lot sooner, a lot quicker. Obviously, I could do it with the forage wagon. However, it's just a little bit more satisfying doing it with this. Oh, that's one. It's ready to. It's full. But yeah, so yeah, this episode's primarily just going to be like refilling this bay up with all the hay, with chaff, and making more silage, and we're going to then plant, and obviously getting new crops planted on fields 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty much all this episode's going to be, essentially. And we might even look into starting to get some animals. Which either ones, obviously, because we've got wheat planted, so we could start working with some sheep, because sheep produce manure and we need straw anyway, so we need some straw for the animals, and I prefer to have a big stockpile of resources first before anything else. Before I start any work with animals, I like to have a big stockpile of resources. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should change up how I do things, or do you guys? No. I will at some point eventually do a bit of work with the logging. Obviously, we have the Rotner pack in, and that would be nice to try out the new logging equipment. But yeah, so we might even actually have too much grass to fill up this. We might even have too much grass for this bay. Might actually have to build a new bay somewhere, a full size one, and a really large one, possibly even on field 36, and just continually fill that up. or whatever field there is, there's a small field that's not really significant and not really going to make much of a difference. Possibly, maybe field 120. That's a decent size. It's an alright field. The field has to be quite flat. I'm thinking field 118 because then it's right by the biogas plant. And I could put multiple bays up, all the way along, and then just have it as like one massive bay. I'll look at that. Whoop, and there we go. That is 100 and, I want to say 113,000, almost 113,000 litres. There you go. 113,111 litres of chaff we have. And there's still plenty more grass to collect. Okay. Let's have a look at this guy. Oh. Okay, so then let's get field 3 finished with the wheat. I could buy field 118 now, actually, if I really wanted to, and then obviously manipulate it into the silage bays that I want. I might do that because 118 is big enough. 118 is big enough. It puts out a decent. It does put out a decent. I don't know. Like it puts out decent yield of grass. Oh, I might look at field 60 over there though. I don't know. I'm stuck because like the fields that put out grass, I don't really want to manipulate. That's the thing. Oh, this is hard to choose. Well, I have access to the biogas plant, so I could just stick one in the biogas plant. I'll have a look. I might do that. We'll see. I'll be right back, guys. I'm just going to pause the recording. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, guys. I just quickly jumped over and finished off field 3. Yeah, field 3 is now finished with some nice, lovely wheat in it. We also have field 2, which is spelt, and field 1, which is linseed. So we got two newer crops, one base game crop, but yeah, three different planted crops. pH value is good. Nitrogen value is good as well. What's this? What's the nitrogen? What's the values over here? Nitrogen good. pH good. There we go then. Seems to have done the trick. I don't know, I don't think this is going to fit out of the gate. I might have to break protocol and go through the hedge. Oh, come on. It's not going to fit out the gate. The gates aren't big enough. No. I can pull this out, definitely. Now if I can just maneuver this around. Zoom back in quickly. Come on. Okay, so let's do this. And then let's full lock. Come on. Come on. There we go. Only just. That was a very, very tight squeeze. Very tight squeeze. Oh well. No, 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 no. Oh god, that was close. Right, I'm going to run this bit. Let's run this bit up to here, and then I'll connect that on, then I can run the whole lot over in one go. Saves that and do 2 trips. Get it spin around. Oh, if I'm lucky enough, I might just be able to edge this around enough so I can get to the link. Come on, edge it around, edge it around, edge it around, link. There we go. Perfect. And I know it hasn't used actually that much fertilizer because it doesn't have to, because of the pH level, because of the nitrogen level in the fields. It practically doesn't need to use any fertilizer, essentially. So but yeah, so obviously, because I know that the fields don't need ploughing, but I want to plough them so that it counteracts with the pH levels. So I want to try to see if I can reset the pH level. I've had a decent yield, to be fair. I've had a minimum of 85% yield on all these fields. On 36, 85% minimum to 95 average. Up here we've had a larger percentage of 100%, all the way right up to 125, or from 85 all the way to 125. Same in all 3 fields. 9 on the other hand needs a bit of work. I think that I need to do the soil sampling on 9, because one thing, I have nitrogen as well. I need to do nitrogen level on field number 36, so I need to spray that with thing. pH level's perfect across the board. So they do soil samples on field 9 and the pH on field and the nitrogen levels on field 36. So I need to get myself a liquid sprayer, or I could use the limer and see what the pH. If I do the soil samples and see what the pH level is on field 9, and then I could take the fertilizer sprayer that I've got with the lime on it and spread that on 9, because that should then, if it needs pH, if it needs to be neutralised, then it can neutralise. Now, so I need this on, put this on linseed, didn't I? There we go. That's quick. Sort this out. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to pause this episode again. I'll be right back. See you guys in a second. Well, I just got all the stuff back to base. I've just repaired the seeder, the actual seed cart. I'm just going to go grab the seed, the actual seed applicator, or the cultivator part of it. I ain't going to wash it yet, just yet. It's not dirty enough yet. Whoa, I forgot about that. I really need to move these bags of fertilizer, especially because I don't need them in. I'll just push them over here for now. That'll do. Right out of the way. Ish. But no, yeah, so yeah, I'm going to back this in here, going to grab it, because I'm going to put the seeder in here. I don't get me wrong, I like the straw bun, but at the same time I don't like the fact that it's got the, I like the aesthetics of putting straw like that, but I wish that was straw that could be used. That's my only criticism with having that straw, that decorative straw in there. I wish you could actually, it was actual straw bales that you could actually use. That would make it a lot better. That would. Okay. Also, I have to repair the tractor as well. So I've done 3 fields. It's not that dirty yet. Whoa. Okay. This is where I'm gonna have to remove. I'm gonna have to move this Klaus. Come on, you little scorpion. Scatter along. Perfect. There you straight back to collecting up the rest of the grass and filling this bay up. First of all, let's get this up and in. Up and at 'em. There we go. And let's see what we got. Oh, okay, so that's going to cost £701 to repair. Okay, so it did need a repair. Clean wise, it's not that dirty. I can leave it for another turn. I'll leave it for another turn. That's all right. For the time being. Let's turn. There we go. Oh god damn it. My bad. That was my bad. I would normally park it in there, but I don't. But these here are machine sheds for a reason. So I'm actually going to use both of these barns for straw. And hay bales. I might use that one over there for hay bales, this one here for straw, because obviously it's got the decorative straw in it. So. There we go. Roll the door come down. We don't know they're in there. Perfect. Obviously I'm going to pull the combine around. I'm going to give the tractor a wash, get the combine a wash, and then carry on. And obviously I should have really given the seeder a wash, but it can do for one more turn. But the combine, on the other hand, it will seriously affect the actual combine's performance. It will affect the performance of the seeder, but I might wash it before I seed it, before I then take it out. But it's going to be sat in there for a while the crops grow. Do I have the crop growth turned on? No, I don't. There you go. So while the crops grow, it's actually going to be sat there for a little bit. So it might as well just sit and relax. And here we go. Perfect. So now let's wash all the machines. This little modified John Deere 645FD header with the hat bit, so it's able to be towed. Why couldn't it just be like this in the game originally? Because it is just so much better. Because it means I can pull it with the combine down these narrow British roads on this lovely map designed from Britain, and it's means that the combine can do it and have no problems. Otherwise I have to have a header, and those header trailers are very unpredictable because all the heads always fall off, for me anyway. Let's get the our pride and joy, our new pride and joy, should I say, up and clean. Both these are our new pride and joys. However, this is not the flagship. The flagship is the 9620RX. 670 horsepower of John Deere, just grunt, torque, and everything else all put together. And with the John Deere, with the amazing John Deere lines and craftsmanship and the just absolute beautifulness, and possibly even the best colour to ever go. On a tractor. Green, yellow and black. Best combination of colours, period. I will argue with people until I'm blue in the face, as they say, because I know I'm right. Well, we're going to get these washed, and we're going to call this the end of the episode. Not washed. We're going to get these repaired, and we're going to call it the end of the episode. I'm going to collect up the rest of the grass off camera and get that in the bay, and get that all in the bay, because as well we also have field 9 to collect as well. So yeah, let's get this repaired. Cool, so then that weight is done. £2. This is going to be closer to about 700. Oh no, not 700. I was going to say 160. My guess. Oh, I was right first time. 700, £620. Jesus Christ. Whoa. Okay, so yeah, it done a lot of work. 2.3 hours it's been running for. 2.3 hours on the John Deere 8400R. Yeah. And that's going to park in this little bay. This bay just here. Lovely. Because obviously I'm going to have the 9. I know these aren't technically machine sheds, but I'm going to use them as what they are. Because I'm going to have the X9 combine parked in here. The 9620RX parked in here. I'm planning on getting the Klaus Zarian 5000, so that might go there. And then the 8400R there, the 7R there, the 6R there, the 6155M, and then the telehandler there. How did I forget what it's called for a second? I don't know. Oh. No, there we go. Obviously up here we have this little bit of land up here. It's a little bit of grass. I could use it and make some grass out of it, or I don't know. I think I might just mow it so then all these weeds are out of it and it just looks like kind of nice and pleasant. But I'm going to do that when I've got the forage harvester. I will. Oh, okay. So £417 for that. But that's done a bit of work. Well, actually, better still, I know what I can do with this. I can flatten it all out up to the level up here. And I'll have it as a, so I have a ramp that comes, so I have this road and I'll merge it on and obviously and have these trees in the way, and I'll put the silage bay in here. I could put a couple of silage bays in here. But then obviously it's affecting the view out of the house. No, you know what, no, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. And I'm just going to mow it and use the grass. To be fair, I can get a decent amount of grass out of it. So yeah, I'm just going to do that instead. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that instead. Right, so I'm just going to pull this up and out all the way for a second. And I've got to squeeze. Got to go through the hedge. I'm sorry, I'm breaking protocol. Oh, so I don't have to go through the hedge. Haha! Okay, so this is going to be £700. No! £1,513. Holy hell. You expensive. Nah, but obviously it's a big machine, so it's going to cost that much money to run it. And every time we make money, I'm going to pay off probably a minimum of £100,000 lump sum to the loan. And as soon as the loan is paid off, then we are back in the green. Back in black, as it says. As I say. We'll be out the red, back in the black. And we will be ready to go. But guys, I think it's been enough for this episode. You've seen me obviously start making some chaff, and obviously we've been sowing some new crop types, and I'm now stuck. Oh god. I'll put the pipe up, put the pipe up, put the pipe up. There we go. Perfect. There we go. A little bit of a wiggle up here. I'm gonna actually unhitch the tractor and I'm gonna back the header into one side of this barn. Now, I wonder what's bigger. That. I think this barn is... Oh, this barn, yeah, is a lot bigger. I'm going to change the plan. I'm going to use this as the straw barn. So I'm gonna pop this over there. I'm gonna use the big machine barn as a storm wire. I know it's gonna look a little bit weird, but hear me out. It's primarily because obviously when we've got this stuff in the background here, it kind of just things. I want to be able to fill it up completely, or get it up as high as I physically can. Perfect. There we go. That piece in there. Nice, lovely little bit of kit. And then also in here we'll get some more bales in here so we can literally just have like a massive surplus of bales. Or even heck, I'll probably buy pallets and stick a load of pallets in there. But let's go park up the combine in the little machine shed so you can see the start of the fleet and how it's going to look. Doot, doot, doot. Oh, wrong way. Okay, so now I'll flick it around slightly. There you go. Doesn't even fit. Not properly. Oh well, I'll have to do. Starting to look at. Obviously, I've got 2 tractors out and the telehandler. Alright, guys, I'm gonna sign off here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hope in the next episode we will definitely have this bay filled by the end of it, most likely, and or even heck before it. We're definitely gonna make some more silage, and we're gonna start with getting some bales and surplus. I might change my mind about about what barns I'm going to use and end up actually using machine sheds as a machine shed, but we will see. But for the meantime, we'll just leave it how I said it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Oh, whoops, wrong button. I'll see you, sorry. See you guys later.